South Florida sunshine, palm trees lie, perfect smile, practice cry. Red dress walking into court, every glance says less than more. New husband, short honeymoon, whispers blooming way too soon. Phones light up at 2 a.m., promises written, erase a man. She says it was a movie scene, but the script was way too clean. Every word began to drip when detectives hit record and hit play. Text messages and red flags, love letters turning into body bags. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't pay a hitman. Lipstick, lies, and camera light. Reality TV meets real life night. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't bend when the tapes play nice. Undercover with a wire tight, listening quiet, letting her talk all night. Is he dead? Slips out too fast. Future plans while the present cracks. She flips the switch, she plays a role. Victim voice, then full control. Tears on cue, mascara rain, but the timeline won't explain. Rehearse shock, a practice gasp. Hands too steady, answers fast. Every version slightly shifts while the jury reads between the script. Text messages and red flags, smiling while she does the math. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't hire a friend. Gold hoops, heels, and courtroom sound. Every line leaves fingerprints around. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't blink under cross-exam lights.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. How are you all doing? I am doing well. I know, surprised just seeing me here today, but that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. Sorry. Hopefully my audio is okay. I didn't have any time to work with it over the weekend because my son was here Friday and then ended up sick, and so my go home, stay away, don't come back. Actually, that's not true. He just went home. But then I had my granddaughter all weekend, so I kind of did what I could today, but that's not a lot. We all know that, so I just told myself, make sure to talk loudly because I think I sounded quiet. So hopefully it is all coming through okay. Thank you, Flashman. Flashman says, sounds good. So welcome everyone. Hello, Bad Dazzer. How are you? I know you're probably just swell if I had to guess. Thanks for the raid, Flashman. I appreciate it. How you doing, Ronnie? What's up, Frank? How are you this evening or morning? I'm not sure where you are right now. Might just be tomorrow over there. Somewhere. Out there. What's up, Chloe? Good to see you as well. Mr. Snipe, how are you? Hello, Deidre. Thanks, Frank. I'm glad to know that. Hopefully, you still love me all by myself. That's fine, Flashman. Don't worry about it. I'll be just fine. Thank you. I did, because that's what Ronnie said. I know you, I think you're, maybe I saw you were all chatting over in in your Discord. Don't worry about it. That's what she said. What's up, Bobby? Whoops. Hey. Gabby has got things to do, so she won't be here for a little while. But we shall carry on without her the best we can. I'll try to do it. I did it before. I do it again. It is a little different. I got used to her and Carmen being around, and now I'm by myself. I'd sing a song, but I'd get copyrighted, and you wouldn't want me to sing anyway. What's up, Zach? Are you going to be the Prince of Wales forever and ever? Oh, you're skiing. I can't promise you Bree's not here. Who's saying let's go? Is let's go here? If he's here, I can't see him. Sounds like a lovely story. I am a loner. Oh well. I'm not singing that either. That would also get me a copyright. Sounds like a lovely story. Sorry you're from Belgium. No apologies. You'll have to talk smack to me then. Yeah, that's fine. You can't corrupt me any more than I already am, but you can try. Just saying. Every once in a while I'll say something and my husband's like, where'd that come from? I'm like, I've been married to you for 33 years. It came from you. I learned it from you. That's where it came from. So, don't, that's how it goes. How did I corrupt that which made Carmen? Long story. What's up, Heidel? Good to see you as well. Heidio? Makes me laugh. All right, so last week we had the, what is he, a sergeant? I think he's a sergeant. I don't want to, the guy that sounded like Bill Clinton and that he could have been like Bill Clinton's cousin or something. He was on the stand. And when we ended, they were getting ready to play Dalia's interview. I don't know if it's her interrogation. Definitely her interview. Yes, Carmen is angel. That halo is not tarnished at all, or bent, or broken. Yes, 33 years. Yep, she looks in the mirror and tells herself that every day. Oh, you just compared Carmen to Satan? Well, speak of the gay frog. Oh my goodness, you in trouble. Check a pose, Carmen. Whew. Anyways, so we have, we're gonna watch the video. I think this sounds okay. I did a test stream on it earlier when I was trying to mess with my audio. So I think it's good. I hope it's good. I don't know what else to do if it's not. What's up, Haley? Thank you. It's very kind of you. I am just hiding my gray right now. Then after we watch the interrogation video, it'll be cross-examination of Sergeant Paul Sheridan, or I don't know. Some might call him like Timu Bill Clinton, but I wouldn't want to do that to the man because I don't think, that's kind of an insult. And I don't want to insult the guy. Not the Bill Clinton part, the Timu part. But then we're going to watch Sergeant Craig Anthony. I think he is maybe the officer who arrested Dalia because we will hear her audio where she sounds like she's in a car going maybe to the police station because there's no video. So the audio is not great. But we can still hear it. There's closed captionings, but you know how those are when who knows what they're gonna say, and if they're gonna be accurate or not. We've had some funny closed captions here. And then we have Detective Jason, I'm gonna say this wrong. I think it's pronounced Llopis. It's Llopis, but I think the LL is a yo. He'll pronounce his name for you, and you can see that. At the very end of this video, I think there's some discussion maybe about jury instructions, which is weird because she does put on a defense. So I'm hoping maybe we are getting close to the end of the state's case here. I haven't gone far enough ahead yet to confirm that or not. So, but it has to come at some point, right? We have to get through this thing. Thank you, Ronnie. I just was working on lighting as well today. Yeah, just things change. I'm I'm still trying to figure everything out, and I'll get it. We'll get it. You don't know my background, so you can't comment on that. Send Haley a link. I love her little accent. It's so little. You hate everything else about her, but you love her accent. All right, see ya. Bye-bye now. Carmen, go away. Just kidding. Is this the last stream for this trial? Sure. If I get ran over by a train from here up to my bedroom, or I'm going to crash later, yes. That'll be the last stream for this trial. Other than that, no. We will do it again tomorrow. All right, so they're going right into it. Her interrogation here. I'm gonna move myself down here and cover up that little logo, you know? That was one thing I did as well today. Look at me go. When Hera runs at me, well, yes, when Hera does run full blast at me, it is like a train. However, there is not enough room in this house for her to get up to a full speed, and it's too snowy to go outside. Although we were supposed to be like 57 on Tuesday, I think, or tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. We are going to hit an early spring. So suck it, groundhog. Tell me 6 more weeks of winter. I'll tell you something else. All right, Carmen, go to bed. I know she was waiting for me to say that. All right, here we go. I think I've got everything turned on. They'll bump up the sound on this, so it is going to start off quiet a little bit, and then so just give it a second. What's up, Shinny?
In Texas, we have a murder. This is Moreno and Anderson. They're the both primaries and the sergeant, and I'll explain to you what we're going to do. Okay? This is a protocol that we have to do with this, that you're the wife. We're going to advise you your rights, so you know. Okay? If you don't understand any of them, you just tell me, and I'll stop and repeat. And first of all, let me just tell you, I'm sorry for your loss.
I just want to see my husband, please.
All right, honey.
And I'm not husband, we don't love you, you know.
No, I don't want to say, honey.
I am so sorry. The closed captioning said, "Sorry for your loss, Spider-Man." See, I'm telling you. Sorry for your loss, Spider-Man. Oh, if only you were. If only you were. That'd be hilarious. Also, what is up with the shields? Because it still wrenches in StreamYard. So how's the sound for me? My sound is fine. Like I said, this one will get better. Oh, okay, here we go. I'll try not to stop it again.
I just want to see.
required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. And as I say, this is protocol. If you don't understand them, tell me you don't understand, I'll explain them to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Just answer, you have to answer me.
I understand.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Any statements you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? If you have the right to the presence and representation of the lawyer of your choice when you make any statement or any question. Understand that? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of the court for a lawyer when you make any statement or any questions. Do you understand? If any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, I'm privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? I can make no threats or promises in addition to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand that? Any statement can be released against you for law. Do you understand that? I'm going to ask you to sign it. And say it, and I'll have Detective Anderson as a witness, okay? Sign with the X's, please.
I'll go ahead and do it, Dalia.
Okay, it's, the time. Okay, this is something because we're going to videotape that I need you to sign also. It gives us the right to videotape it. You want to read that?
I don't want to be videotaped.
Well, you're being videotaped. That's all part of it.
Whose number is this?
That's your home number.
Oh.
We got that from our reports that have been filed here. And then I'll tell you what's going on here. Okay. Listen, is there anybody that you know that you think would want to kill your husband?
My husband's on probation.
For what?
He's for stock fraud.
Stock fraud? How long have you been on probation? Probation or parole? Did you spend any time in prison? How much? Do you know?
2 years in prison and 5 years on probation, going on to 6 years.
Oh my God. And what was that for?
It was for taking money. It was like, he explained it like boiler room kind of, where they would take money from people.
Oh, I
and put it
understand.
towards things.
Yeah. How long have you guys been married?
Not even a year.
This is tragic. Is there anybody you could think of that would want to do this to him?
I was telling the officers we've had problems already, and
What sort of problem?
he's been trying to get off probation, and it's just been nothing but problems the whole time that he's been trying to get off. People weren't happy that he was getting off probation because it's a lot of money he's got to pay back.
Well, when you say people, who are you talking about? People that were involved with him before, or?
A little bit of everything. This was supposed to be something, when he got off probation, it was supposed to be between us. And he went and he told, friends of his, he told, certain people, and everyone kind of talks, and he's constantly running into a lot of the guys that he was on probation with. Like a couple days ago, we ran into someone, and that was a target. I mean, and the guy comes up to us, and he's like with organized crime. It seems like a lot of the guys from Boca are starting to move up here. And we're constantly running into, a lot of the guys that he knows and things like that. So it was a lot of money. It was $191,000 that he had to pay back. So we were going to go ahead, and he had the money to pay off the probation and everything like that. And then I guess somehow when he went away, some guys didn't go away. They left the country.
You mean he went to prison?
Right.
Okay.
They left the country. And so somehow he was dealing with some of those guys because they thought that he owed them, and I don't know, something with that he was taking care of. So the money that he used to get off of probation, he never did it. He did something else with that money.
Now, do you know any of these people, their names or anything like that, or where they may live, so that we may be able to follow it up? We're not going to implicate you.
The guys that left, I don't know
You don't know him?
I don't know them.
You've never met him?
No, I mean, I know the guy that we ran into a couple days ago. I know certain names, you know what I mean? And I know certain families, they were on the news, like the guys that all just went away. I forget what family.
I said, Brian and I and the squad, they only work major crimes. We only work murders or homicides and very serious assaults and kidnappings and police shootings and things like that. We don't specialize in that. We don't work anything else. So I wouldn't know about the theft of money that he may have been involved in or anything else. So I'm asking if you know any names, then we can run these guys down and see what they know.
Well, those group of guys, they all went away. But he's saying one of them, I guess somehow he had a problem. I don't know what problem he had. It was before we met. He ran into one of these guys, and the guy, he thought he owed him something or something happened. But they went away. I don't know if the one guy that I'm telling you about, Pasquale, if he also went away or if he didn't. But this just happened like a month and a half ago. They all got arrested again, the stock fraud stuff again.
Does his first name Pasquale or last?
I don't know.
Is it Pasquale or Pasquale?
Pasquale.
Okay. What nationality are you? Spanish?
My mom's from Peru and my dad's from Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I understand you got a couple animals at your house too, right?
So, I guess, I want to tell you everything, the whole, so that way you guys kind of know what's going on.
I do. I want to know.
So, that's what happened with that. So he didn't know how to tell everybody what was going on with everything. And so he pretty much, he told them that, like, you know, I had the money and I took it and I got involved in like a Bernie Madoff kind of scheme because he didn't know how to tell, you know, his mom and everybody what was going on.
You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky you went to the gym.
We were supposed to go to the gym.
Oh, both of you were supposed to go?
He didn't know if he was going to, he just had liposuction. And he had like 2 blood handles removed from here. He had something little. And 2 weeks ago he had surgery. And yes,
What kind of surgery?
the beltectomy, like the lipo that he had.
Oh, did he used to be real heavy or something?
No, he used to be, and then he got lipo done, and I guess the plastic surgeon left like 2 bulges here. So yesterday we went because he had like blood buildup in his back, so they drained it.
Okay.
So he was like, well, depending on how I feel today, but we go every morning. We haven't gone since his surgery, but every morning, 5 a.m., we're both at the gym. Yeah.
You got a lot of, that's better than me. I wish I could go, obviously.
Well, you know, and he's very, he used to be a drug addict, and
What was his drug of choice?
crack.
Crack? Yeah, I'll do it to you.
And he's recovering alcoholic. And so with him, it's very important to be like on a schedule and, you know what I mean, like have a system and very organized with everything. And
Let's get back to his death. I don't know if you know, he was shot. He was shot twice. And I want you to know all this.
Do you know this?
Did they tell you out there?
not exactly. I mean, they told me he was shot. When I was at the gym, I got a phone call. I didn't hear my phone ring, and I called back, and they told me just to please come, that something happened at my house.
Yeah, evidently your husband answered the door, and they took him back upstairs, and in your
We have
bedroom.
cameras, though. Why would he answer the door? Like, he doesn't answer for anybody he doesn't know.
I have
And I
no-
mean, the only person, like his probation officer is like the only, you know what
I
I
have
mean?
no idea.
He would not answer the door. We have cameras, like at our house.
Maybe he knows this person. I didn't know he had cameras,
Yeah.
because when we got there, some of your neighbors heard the commotion.
We have cameras. The front door has camera,
Oh,
and
that's
the back
great.
door has camera,
And-
but they don't record.
And they don't record.
Nobody knows, but they don't. We told everybody they record, but they don't record.
Oh, God.
Because he didn't want them to make a hole in the garage for the recorder to be there because of his car.
Well, when we got there, your door was wide, when the officers got there, your door was wide open. They went in and looked. You have they said there was 2 dogs in the house in a crate or a cage or something like that. And he was found in the bedroom. He was shot twice in the head.
He wouldn't open the door unless it's somebody that he knows, because
Well, then-
we don't open for anybody.
Now, you have to understand, I wasn't there, neither was he. We have other people there, so maybe somebody broke into the house or something. I don't know. I haven't been to the scene yet.
All of our rooms have TVs, and we look specifically, like, to make sure nothing is happening, because we've had drug incidences and things like
Was
that.
he asleep when you left?
No, because we said sort of, but not really, because of his back. He was just kind of like,
Laying there?
he was just laying there, and he set the alarm, you know? But, I mean, I
There was no
said
alarm.
hi, I said, you know, I'll bring you coffee on the way home, and, you know, normal, like normal.
There was no alarm, there was no alarm sound going on.
I put our little dog downstairs, and he stayed upstairs with the big dog.
I don't know. How big is the dog?
It's an English bulldog. But
Will
he
he-
doesn't do
Will he bite somebody?
No, he loves everybody. I mean, he will run off with whoever he sees. The one that's very aggressive and mean is the white one.
It's probably the
The
smallest one.
little,
Yeah.
like 4-pound dog.
I think she weighs 200 pounds, right?
I'm just trying to,
Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is
there's a lot that, like, I want to tell you.
I'm gonna be back. What I'm gonna do is call right now. I'm gonna go out and get in touch with the officers at the scene. I want to see if the house was burglarized.
Okay.
All right, just give me 1 second.
Thank you.
You wanna wait here? Can you close the door, please? Hey, somebody call out there and see if the place was burglarized. I think you're... Can you do that, please? All right. Hey, will you let me know? You know that, what I want to tell you is that, you know, you have an alarm system, we're going to a cameras at Veterans Court. And what you find out is that the house is broken into, and it's not exactly how it was. But she says that her husband would not let anybody in that house. And neither would she, okay? Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Okay. I'm really sorry about this.
I'm open for anyone, but he doesn't
Dalia,
help.
do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Let me get that just in case it goes off over here.
I know it's very bad. So go on, you were telling me about his friends or something like that. You want to tell me the whole thing? Are there any drugs in your house now? Don't worry about somebody being charged.
I don't know if it's like what you consider steroids.
Steroids for who?
For him. He takes steroids, but that's,
Well, it could be for liposuction.
but when he does them, you know, just to build up, but I mean, that's it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's at my house. There's nothing.
Okay. Are you sure that you don't know anybody who want to kill your husband? You wouldn't want to kill him, I hope. Not at all.
We are fine, like there's nothing.
There's no problems between you guys, no financial problems, with your family, you and him.
No, there's nothing. I mean, we're going through, his business has slowed down like anything, you know. His partner, he's been having a hard time with his partner.
Yeah.
They use the same accountant, and his partner found out, like he was going to see his partner today. His partner found out how much the company really made, and so that was a problem.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he told his partner not even half of what it was, and I guess he ended up finding out, and he found out, you know, about certain things that we have, and
Okay. Let me see. Hang on a second here. I just thought of something.
can I have a glass of water?
I'll get you some water, sure. Anybody got any water? All right. your rights, right?
Yes, you have.
Okay, the game's over with. Okay, there's no more games with you and I. Now we're gonna get down to serious business. I wanna know if you know this guy. Come here, bring this guy in here. Get over here. Get over here. You know who this guy is?
No,
You've never seen him before.
I've never seen him before, ever.
Do you know her?
Put your head up and look at her.
Put your head up.
I've never seen him.
What were you doing coming out of her house? Get him out here. You're going to jail today for solicitation of murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder of your husband.
I didn't do anything.
Did you hear what I just told you?
I heard what you said, but I didn't.
Everything, listen to me. Everything has been recorded. You were photographed in the convertible when you sat in his car in the front of CVS. What do you want to do? What do you want to do here?
I didn't do
Dalia?
anything.
Listen to
I
me.
didn't do anything.
You're going
I
to
didn't
jail.
do anything, please. I didn't do anything.
Tell me you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
You're going to jail today. As soon as I'm done, they're going to come in here and handcuff you and take you to the Palm Beach County Jail, book you for solicitation of first-degree murder on your husband. Your husband is well and alive.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
Please, can I see him?
No, he doesn't want to see you.
I'm so wanting to see him,
He
please.
doesn't want to see you.
Please.
You better quit your plan. Listen to me.
Oh my God.
I want you to quit your acting and get this over with.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Okay, you know what? You need a real good attorney. You need a real good attorney because we're going to show them the film where you say you're 5,000% sure you want him dead. You think I made that up? You think I made that up? It's exactly what's going to happen. I'm talking with you. When I leave this room, no other officer will ever talk to you again. Next time we see you is when you're in trial. Now, you can make it right here, or you're going to trial. If you want to cooperate with us, whatever you want to do. It's over and done once I walk out. I'm not coming back in to talk to you. And no one else is either. What do you want to do before I leave here? Because the next officer comes here, going to handcuff you and take you to the
I'd like to
jail.
see my husband, please.
No, he doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to see you. I'm leaving now. Can I have an officer come in here and cuff the person?
I don't know what's going on, please.
We'll go ahead and arrest you for solicitation first degree murder.
I don't understand what's happening, please.
Can you finish stand up?
Stand up, please.
Sit back down. Here, stay right here. You can stay right there.
Oh my God.
He's alive.
Come here, please. Come here. Mike, come here. Come here, please. Come here.
Can't fix it.
Why not? I didn't do anything.
I heard you.
Mike, come here, please. Come here.
Okay. Thank you. We'll take it back to booking, please.
Mike.
Hello, Carmen.
What's wrong with my mic?
I don't know, but it's very you're more quiet than I am. you.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Keeps going in and out.
Oh.
Says the connection. I don't know. The only thing that would have been better when she was like, "You're alive," if she would have been like, "It's a miracle."
Yeah, don't tell her that. She gets mad.
I don't know what sleep is anymore.
Is it the which is it the dog or the Carmen? That looks like Carmen. Sorry. I'm kidding.
Dog looks better than I do.
Well, she
I
is
did-
tired.
I did realize when I sat down, I was like, man, I need to clean my desk off because I looked over and I had that drawing on there. I'm like, why is this here? I don't even I remember drawing it, but I don't know what trial it was for.
We've been on this one for a little bit. I think that I might be getting ready to rest, but I promise nothing. Carmen gets mad.
Nah. Not really.
I think Harris heard what you said about her.
She ran away.
No, about being a train. That's why she came
Oh,
down
she's
here.
like,
She's like, I'll show you a train.
yeah.
Not that kind of train, bad dads are. Not
I was gonna say, I wanna specify.
Haley says you need to keep that drawing. It's one of your mementos. Might be worth a lot of money one of these days.
Yeah. I'm gonna just frame it on my wall.
There. Oh. What do you got on your nose? Where in the world did you find a piece of grass?
She's like, outside.
No, there's no grass to be found except for where the deer have gone through the yard and just... Ma'am, you are in my way. You can't see her, but she's just the right height. She can lay her head on my desk and just stand there with it. Oh, Mike, you're alive. Can I get my $7,000 back? Yes.
I mean, could you imagine if she took the detective to small claims court?
I want my $7,000. Ma'am, we didn't take it. Shut up.
They need to put it towards that door.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, at least it's not like the Betty Broderick chairs.
Yeah.
I said nothing, AJ, nothing. You were thinking it, bad Daz.
Shinny, I'll have to go and look at it in a minute. Let's see what she said.
Oh, goodness. I must have missed some. All right. You think I would... Yeah. No, that money is legit confiscated by the cops. I would hope so. They deserve it. She wouldn't get it back in court. In any court, since it was involved in a crime, probably. Probably not. She's used to producing spam from her lips. Yes, pay for fresh inches or a can of WD-40, for goodness sakes.
Or just get everything you need the first time you go in instead of in, out, in, out.
It's like, and let's just keep opening this door in case you can't see us, but you'll know where we are. Just you can just hear us.
Wanted to be like, didn't your mama ever tell you either go in or you stay in or you stay out?
Stay out. Stop running in and out of the house. Because you know why moms tell you that? Because we hear it when we're growing up. So then we can't wait to use it. Like, all right, finally, I get to say
it now.
My mom said to me and mean it. Stop running in and out of the house. Like, who cares? I don't know. I don't know why we care as adults, but we do.
I mean, I yell at my cat a lot. That sounded bad.
Yep, that's why I
my
have
cat
zero
Whiskey.
comments. I know
my
Bad
actual
Dazzer's over
check.
there typing away. Frank. I, I can't even read it.
Straight to jail. My mom told
Yep.
me I could go in and out, and then she got arrested.
No.
I'm not expecting
No,
you to
I didn't.
understand, but going in and out is a thing.
Oh my goodness. We do. Yes, drink out of the hose. You will be fine. I'm fine.
Not here. I'm drinking out of here. Very chlorinated.
That's good. That's because you live in a weird place.
I do. Weird place,
Oh.
weird people. What are you trying to type there, Flashman?
I don't know what he was trying to type on that one. No, I hate modding. You're doing fine.
Why did you just stop timing people out?
He timed somebody out?
I did it on accident.
Oh, he got whoever. Well, she's right here. She's back. That's
Well.
right, Haley.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Well, probably to you.
You'd be making sense from the dude that was brought in last night. Yeah, no idea where he was. He was
Well,
like,
that's probably a
"My."
good thing for him.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the 7-Eleven parking lot. I was like, at least he wasn't driving.
True.
Him.
Could be worse.
Yeah. He was funny, though. He's like, where's my bed? I'm like, right there on the floor. He's like,
Your
"Aw."
house.
He's like, you took my bed? I'm like, you're not at home, bud. He woke up. He's like, why am I in jail? I
Well,
was like, well, no. But no, I just wanted to come in and interrupt like I normally do. Say hi to you guys. I haven't been able to. Been working a lot. I was telling you earlier, I don't remember when my last day off was.
well, like I said, your check will be good.
I don't get overtime.
I know, but you still get paid.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I will get that.
I mean,
But it's
what do you mean eventually you'll get what? Paid?
we don't get overtime on our checks. It goes into a comp bank, and then they pay us out like in a massive check throughout the year. So you get it's like a Christmas present.
Well, that's fine, just as long as you get paid your regular time.
Oh yeah, I'll get paid that.
I was gonna say if you're not getting paid for that, that would be a problem.
Oh no. I do like to joke with them. I'm like, you guys are getting paid for this? I thought this was volunteer work. But no.
I do this for free.
Yeah. You guys are getting paid?
No one said we got paid for this.
Yeah, but no, it's
Well, they don't have income tax there at least, so
Mm-mm.
they get it. I'm sure they get it from them otherwise. It is Carmen's passion. That is true. So
Yeah, and they do get
It's
it
like-
from us.
they're
What?
like, I need to eat. So she's like, I gotta get money for this.
Yeah. I actually haven't eaten in like 2 days because I keep forgetting. That's why Cheyenne's like, we are sitting down and eating dinner. When's the last time you ate? I was like, I don't know. To be honest with you.
Who would volunteer to find butt sporks? Carmen's like, me. Right here. Are they orange by chance?
Yeah.
'Cause those are easy to spot.
Yeah. If not, I'll be right back. We have a ton of them in the back.
Yeah, so if we could hand those out so I can, see them from a distance across the room, that'd be great. Those white ones, they're not so easy to see. Don't do yellow. I might think that's corn. Pink, I might think it's bubble gum.
I did ask them if we could get glow in the dark ones, and they were like, no.
Sorry if any of you are eating dinner.
They didn't find it near as funny as I did.
I know. Because they're probably throwing up.
I'll just randomly walk by them and be like, it went like this. And they're like, stop.
Oh, well.
It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, it could have went like something else.
Could have went like splat. I'm like,
Ew.
it was like a plug.
Ew. I mean, at least that was the only thing that came out.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Gross.
Sorry.
No, but she's gone for now.
She'll be back. The way you were looking, I thought you were talking about Cheyenne. I'm like, why did she leave?
Oh, no, Cheyenne's outside enjoying the weather. But no, she'll be back. I still have my other besties in there. The one that I was telling you about, where it goes,
Yes.
drum solo, bitch. Oh, I couldn't even be mad at him. We have
all good people return to your life sometime.
Oh yeah. I literally released one the other day and I was like, I'll see you in a few days. And they were like,
okay.
Sure enough, she's back.
She like marked on her calendar. All right, today's the day, circled in red.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I walked out there and I was like, hi. She's like, shut up.
Like, don't be mad at me. I didn't do it. I'm just here. I live here now.
I do. Yeah, they're the inmates in the actual jail part. They're like, do you ever go home? I was like, this is my home.
This is where I live.
This is
here
where I
now.
live now.
Never leaving. Staying forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. I will say, if you're gonna traffic things, don't do it through Texas. They've been busting people like crazy. We've had some big busts lately. And
Well,
I
good.
saw that.
And it's not coming up here.
And then Houston had a huge bust today. I mean, duffel bags full of money.
Ooh, well, that could come up here.
Yeah.
But
And-
then that means people would come looking for it, and I don't want to be a part of that. So
My thing is, if you're gonna be a criminal, don't be a dumbass. Think about it. Because this dude was rolling around in a stolen truck. We have readers, and it will notify. And if you're gonna be rolling around in a stolen truck, make sure it goes fast. It's not some rinky-dink thing, and you don't have a bunch of drugs and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cash in your car. No. That the one that they busted, that 52 kilos worth, they ran a stop sign.
well, I
Idiots.
guess people just get comfortable.
Yeah. I could not imagine having that in my vehicle. I would be like, like I would get
Me
pulled
too.
over because they would think I was like having a seizure because I'm so tense.
You're going too slow.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you're driving
Yeah.
30. Yes. The speed limit is 65. And
I'm being safe. Like,
It's like-
well,
Oh, well, can you step out of the car, please?
I can't because my fingers are locked to the steering wheel because I've been gripping it too tight. That's what she said.
Like, you're literally gonna have to pull me out, not because I'm fighting you, but I'm stuck.
Yeah. Help.
So, if you could pry them off one by one, that would be okay. I'm not fighting, I promise. I just need some assistance.
I watched this video. It was body cam footage. I don't remember what county it was in. So funny. This woman, she's told she's under arrest. So of course, she hits the ground, and she was a little bit bigger, and then starts slowly rolling away. I mean, slowly. And the officer's just standing there, like head cocked. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "You're assaulting me." He was like, "I'm not even touching you." He's like, "You look like a turd just rolling down the street
Oh
right
my
now."
gosh.
I was like, buddy, we can't say that. Like,
They did that, but it happened. It really happened on patrol Saturday night. There was a guy because police got called because they thought somebody had been either shot or just beat up, and they got there and they thought he'd been beat up, but he really wasn't injured, or he was intoxicated. So they go to the convenience store and they play back the tape that points out towards the road. He wasn't getting beat up at all. He and his friends had pulled up to this convenience store. He gets out of the back of, it's like a Trailblazer or something, and I don't know, there's some words or something exchanged. I think they're trying to calm the dude down. He ends up rolling, I mean, like rolling downhill, arms going and everything. Like he's getting the crap beat out of him. Nobody's touching him. But what people saw was the guy trying to stop him from going into the road and holding onto him, trying to calm him down. He was standing over the top of him, bent down, like had his arms, but he was not. They never touched him other than to stop him. But it was hilarious because I'm like, what are you doing? He's just like, I'm just rolling away.
like, you can't say that I was evading. I didn't run from you. I rolled from you.
I rolled away. I wasn't running from my friend. And because he was a big dude, because your dad said, I'd really like to see the person that knocked him out. Because they said he was out cold. And I'm like, yeah, me too. Well, no. He was just, I don't know what he was doing. Intoxication. But,
No, they
you know.
they got a call the other night, and like we heard it come through the radio, and because they were down in the jail doing a walkthrough, and then ran out the door. I will. Um, so we're getting all the gates and stuff open because they're in a hurry, and it was called in as a aggravated EV in progress. They get there, they were having sex with the windows open. And the dude opened the door butt naked. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, by putting at least, a towel or something on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were like, "Is everything okay here?" And he was like, "Oh, it's more than okay."
Do you want to come in?
And the sergeant, he was like, "All right then, I'm gonna need to to see who's here so I can make sure they're okay." And she came out. She was like, "Well, I almost got there until you knocked on the door." And I was like,
Yes, Snipe, I did see that one.
That's so
It was so funny. Are you a felon? No. Yes. Oh no, I think she's ODing. We need to Narcan her. I'm not. Oh, she's fine.
my favorite thing to do, because obviously when they when they get there, they start flopping around like a fish.
Yes.
And 9 times out of 10, I just watch them do it. I'm like, are you done? But if they won't stop, I have very bony knuckles. So those sternum rubs, I'll get them with it. And if they can take that, my favorite thing to do is pop 2 ammonia capsules, shove it in their nostrils, and so they
That's
have
nice.
to. It snaps them out of it. They grab my arm and they're like, "Stop it!" I'm like, wow, you snapped out of that so quickly.
Not sound fun to me. Sounds like that's a night of vomiting. Ugh.
There was a tactic I used to do, but I was told I'm not allowed to do that due to a time somebody really was having a seizure, and I thought they were faking, which is I put their arm above them and then just let go. And I was like, oh crap, sorry.
Stop hitting yourself.
I was like, I am so sorry. I mean, they smacked themselves hard. I felt so bad. I was like, oh man. Like, I didn't think that was real.
It's like,
Oh no,
whoopsies.
that wasn't a seizure. They had passed out. And I thought they were faking it. So I put the arm above their head and dropped it. And then whoops. Like,
But you did
oh,
not
what?
get a gold star that day. Why do I have a black eye? I don't
Yeah.
know. You wouldn't stop hitting yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. You just started slapping yourself? Weird.
I couldn't stop you.
I
Try.
don't know why you have a perfect handprint on the side of your face. Can you take a picture of it? Cameras are down. Sorry.
Yeah. You tell me why you have that. Because I don't know.
I don't even work here. Like, I'm just gonna leave.
Well, how do you think you passed out? Well, you do end up with bruises and a seizure, yes.
Oh yeah, you've seen me
I've seen you, yes.
with some
Unfortunately.
nasty marks on my face. I bit through my tongue last time. It hurt so bad because I thought I'd split like head open. 'Cause you know, like mouths bleed a lot, and I was like, why am I bleeding so much? Where am I bleeding? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm out. But it's a good time. It's flopping around like a fish. I was gonna say on a Tuesday, but that's because I don't know what day it is. It's Monday.
Yeah, fish flopping means something different here. The defendant is a fish flop pro. Oh no, I don't
I
know.
want to know. I want to know what it means.
What's it mean where Ash is at?
I want to know what it means.
What's up, Bri? Howdy, y'all.
What's up? How?
How you doing? Hope you aren't too busy in the hospital. I don't think we're like overran yet here, but it's probably just a matter of time. Gulp, gulp, gulp. That's what it means. Not asking anything else.
Does it involve your profile picture?
Ew.
I'm just trying to get clarification.
It's not taco day till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to you, Heidel? Video will help.
Does it involve anything like this?
I'm a Ho Streetwalker Blow Pro. Yes, Carmen.
Mr. Pickles.
Gross.
All right. Well, I will let you get back to it. I don't know how long your
Thanks.
stream is.
Not
I
too
just
terrible.
want to disrupt you.
I knew it.
I know.
It's the big O as far as what I associate it with. Okay.
You know who didn't get the big O? The lady when the cops knocked on her door.
Yuck, fish tacos.
She should have done a citizen's arrest.
On what grounds, ma'am? You know.
You know what you did.
If she got a woman judge, she might stand a chance.
Oh yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're in contempt, officer.
Yeah. You're fired. Straight to
Not
jail.
fired. You just have to go to jail for a little while.
Yeah. You gotta come hang out
Jail.
with me.
Jail dupes." There are some judges down there in Texas I like, but they're not by you, so
There was trying to think. One just got suspended. I want to say it was in
Oh.
Bay.
It was in Bear County. Yeah. She shouldn't be a judge. Do you know why she got suspended?
Mm-mm.
She handcuffed a defense attorney to the jury box and berated her
Can't do that.
and wouldn't let her leave. But her
That's
last
form of-
name,
That's a form of kidnapping.
is Speedlin Gonzalez.
Mm.
I was like, Speedy Gonzalez?
That's what I was gonna say. Speedy Gonzalez? You're real?
But yeah, like she's you should look her up.
Oh, I will.
She's in Bear County. I don't know who will take over all her trials, but yeah, you can't you can't just handcuff an attorney to the
No, you can't.
to the
You can't do that to
jury box
anybody.
and just berate him.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't even do that to like an inmate. Like you can't,
Yeah,
you
like,
literally cannot do that to anybody.
I'm trying to think. I watched a stream about her. They did a video of her from 2012. So KSAT News did a story on her. So I don't know if they went back to their story from 2012 and then to current, but it just kind of shows you this was coming.
Oh yeah, there
So-
was one I just watched where they were doing a jury selection and it was a case involving 40 counts of SA to a minor. And like just a bunch of different charges involving a minor. And one of the jurors said, they were asked, like, do you think you could be like fair to both sides? And she said no. She's like, I think I would be very biased. Like, she's a nurse, and she said, I've seen cases like this that come into the hospital. I've delivered babies from family affairs, and the judge lost it. He was like, why the F didn't you tell me that? Like, as court is going on, he was like, you just don't want to be like, you just want to go home. You don't want to deal with this trial, and you're willing to jeopardize this trial and just throw everything away. And then he has a little mini like book that's the US Constitution, throws that against the wall, like completely loses it. I'm like, what are you doing? That trial got thrown out
Yeah.
because they said that like that whole thing got thrown out because they said it made a hostile environment. And I'm like, man, you suck.
I mean, they'll try it again, but how do you not? You have to, because it's going to get overturned anyway if you don't.
Oh yeah.
But they'll retry it.
And yes, it was on Court TV. Yeah. And it's crazy. And
I would say it would have to be dismissed without prejudice. That would be my guess.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know what happened to the judge. I know that he tried to apologize. Then there was another one where this 70-some-year-old man was in court for a violation, like his weeds had grown over like the sidewalk and stuff like that, and you can't do that. And so he was in court for his fine, and like he's got like stage 4 cancer. His son was out of the country visiting his home whenever this had happened, so he wasn't there to take care of it. Judge didn't care. She was like, here's your fine. If I ever see you again, she's like, if I could find a reason to put you in jail right now, I would. Like, even the prosecutors were just like staring at her like, what are you doing?
You having a bad day there, Judge? Not that kind of weeds. Like
Plural.
like dandelions. Not that.
Not that. But regarding that one, yes, like in Texas, oh yeah, you would get in trouble for that. But like, yeah, she said, if I ever see you in my courtroom again, like you're going to jail. And he was like, ma'am, like, I'm 70. I think he's 72. He's like, I'm 72 years old. And you can like hear like he's getting out of breath and just trying to talk. And he's like, I'm 72 years old. I have stage 4 cancer. Like I understand that the neighbors don't want to see it. Like my son, who normally takes care of it, he was out of town. It has been as soon as he got back, it was taken care of. And she just lost it. Well, that went viral. And then the Supreme Court saw it. And they were like, There was a petition with over 300,000 signatures to get her like taken off.
Removed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, like Michigan has where you age out basically. So I think 72, you can't serve anymore. You can't run to be a judge anymore, which kind of sucks because 72 really isn't that old. Like it used to be considered, a lot of people work way past that. But then there's other times that probably people need to step off the bench or need to quit working at that time. So
I didn't know that. I mean, I've seen a few judges. I'm like, wow, that's the crypto
I'm not
right
saying
there.
Texas, that's Michigan, but
No,
I don't know.
Saying,
I don't
sometimes.
know if Indiana has any rules like that or Texas has any rules like. I have no idea. I think the age should maybe be higher or reevaluate it because I don't remember if it's 72. Because like Judge Middleton, this is he is serving his last 12 months and then he has to retire. And I don't remember how old he is. I don't think Judge Simpson is that old.
I think
Flash
he's
man.
pushing it.
In
I
his
do think
70s?
I think he's pushing it.
Because sometimes I think he is older, and then there's other times where I'm like, you're not as old. Like, you're younger than I think you are. And then sometimes I'm like, you're older than I think you are. I don't know.
Let me see.
Someone buy the Judge a rose.
He's likely in his late 60s or early 70s.
I'll send her one, Bad Dazzer. I'll say courtesy of Bad Dazzer. Me too. Sometimes he's been grumpy lately, so sometimes I'm like, calm down.
He's been grumpy lately. Judge Boyd's been hood as ever lately.
I haven't watched her in a while. Whoops.
Oh, she's been ripping them up and down. Like she asked the lady yesterday, she was like, you can either do 18 months in like state custody, or I will send you to a treatment program. And she's like, it's a yes or like, which one do you want? And the girl turned around and looked at her sister. She's like, your sister can't decide it. She's like, okay, I'll decide for you. 18 months. Goodbye. I was like, ooh. But yeah.
Are you sure about that, Shane? He's older than I know he's old. This is his last 12 months. I know he's not younger than I am. Because when he said his age the first time I heard him say that, I was like, oh my gosh, no way. Would have never thought he was that old. Not that, trust me, older moves as you get older.
Well, I mean, it's like my
Remember when you
grandpa.
thought 30 was old?
It is. I'm 30 and I feel 90. I wake up and I'm like, I can't move.
Bree's going through it too. Brand's going through it too. It's like, welcome to 30. It's all downhill from here.
Like I sneezed the other day, like my back popped. And I'm like, what the heck? Like it's a sneeze.
Maybe he's 87.
I'll tell you what, my grandpa's, he's in his mid 80s and you don't look like it. You would never guess that he was in his mid 80s. You're 65?
Okay, that makes sense. I'm 65, but I look 64-ish.
You're really 65? I would have never guessed. I thought you were in your 40s.
Oh.
All right, I'll let you get
All
back
right,
to
I
it.
got to get back to it. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for saying hello.
Absolutely.
Oh, Dana Middleton. Alrighty.
right.
Alrighty. I keep seeing
Bye.
this white tuft of hair down here in the bottom, and I keep thinking it's a dog.
What is it? Oh,
It's a person.
I thought you meant on your screen. No, never mind. I don't know what you did to your lighting and stuff. It looks good.
I just moved a little bit around and left the overhead light on.
It looks good.
So, thanks.
All right. Have a good stream.
All right. Have a good dinner.
I will see you when I see you. I don't know when that's going to be.
That's probably good bet to when you'll see me.
Yeah. So, all right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. We'll get back to this. I think if they have any questions, it shouldn't be a lot because I know we get to cross-examination here soon. So we can keep going.
Yes. I don't have any further questions of this witness, Judge.
Cross-examination, Mr. Sully. Table.
$33 years, major case squad?
33 years in law enforcement, sir.
33 years in law enforcement. Before the major case squad, did you do drug work?
Yes,
Did you do undercover work?
yes,
Did you do narcotics work?
yes,
You pretty much worked your way up through the ranks, is that
Yeah.
correct?
yes, sir.
And you and I have known each other probably about that same amount of time, is that correct?
About 30 years.
When you were doing narcotics work and all this other kind of work, you did work undercover, correct?
Yes,
And you did work with informants, is that correct?
yes,
And you did use undercover informants as well as undercover police officers, is that correct?
yes,
So you are certainly well familiar with how informants work and how informants are utilized, aren't you?
somewhat.
Somewhat, okay. You wouldn't, well, okay, all right. Are you aware of an email that was sent to everyone in your agency by your public information officer as it concerned the show Cops coming to Boynton Beach?
I don't remember it.
Okay. Are you telling the jury that you never saw it or never were made aware of it?
I'm saying I don't remember it. There's a lot of emails come through our system.
All right. In your career, has the television show Cops ever been to your agency before?
No,
Have you ever worked with the show Cops before?
no,
Are you familiar with the show Cops?
yes,
All right. And would you consider it significant if you were to have gotten an email that the TV show Cops was coming to your agency?
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. He said he doesn't remember about an email.
Different question, overall. Would you consider it significant if there was an email that went to every member of your agency indicating that the television show Cops was coming to the Boynton Beach Police Department?
yes,
Now, you said you're familiar with your public information officer, is that correct?
yes,
And you referred to her as the face of the agency?
yes,
Meaning she's the one that's out there with the public, is that correct?
correct,
And you said you have a lot of interaction with her, is that correct?
yes.
And did you have any interaction with her between about July 13th and August 5th of 2009? Would it be normal that you would?
Probably,
To discuss your cases?
yes,
I think you said your cases are the type of cases that get attention?
yes,
So you talking to her, as I think you told the prosecutor, wouldn't be something that's unusual, is that correct?
correct.
Were you aware of the excitement at the Boynton Beach Police Department because of the fact that the show Cops was coming?
No, I wasn't aware of any excitement.
All right. Were you aware that Ms. Slater had been in touch with the Cops television show for a period of time?
She works somewhere else. I mean, I see her, but I don't know what she does on a daily basis other than the public information officer.
So is the answer to that yes or no?
No,
Now, you said you manage the major case squad, but most of your guys don't need a lot of supervision, is that correct?
correct,
In this particular case, though, I think you shared with the jury when the prosecutor asked you that Mr. Moreno, Alex Moreno, hadn't worked a case like this before, is that correct?
yes, sir,
And because you have, you got a little bit more involved than you might normally get involved, is that
yes.
correct?
Correct,
So you had some more hands-on involvement in this case than perhaps you might have with the average case in your division?
yes,
You were aware, were you not, that the TV show Cops was at your agency the week that the Dippolito case was being investigated, is that correct?
You know, Mr. Selnick, I really don't recall if I remember if they were there or not. I don't.
Do you remember telling me that there were people there from Cops when we spoke previously?
At our pre-brief, yes.
All right. Now, the pre-brief you said was when?
I believe that was the 4th, the day before the arrest.
So by time of the pre-brief, you were certainly aware that Cops was going to be involved in this.
Yes,
And Cops filmed the pre-brief. And Cops filmed the pre-brief, is that correct?
yes, they did.
And they filmed you.
Yes,
And who else was Moreno in that pre-brief and the rest of the guys that are involved in this case?
yes, everybody that was involved in the case was in there in a pre-brief.
All right. And your guys were actually talking about Cops as well, weren't they?
When?
When they came to the pre-briefing.
Well, it was obvious they were there.
All right. Was there an excitement then?
No,
No? Did you talk to Ms. Slater about Cops that day?
I don't know if she was at the pre-brief or not. I don't remember.
All right, let's talk about earlier that day. You said you didn't know if the pre-brief was in the morning or the afternoon?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. What time do you normally get into work?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Do you recall August 4th because of the pre-brief and the cop show being there and the activities surrounding this case?
remember the pre-brief, but I don't know what time it was. I didn't have any reason to remember.
Well, my question wasn't that. My question was, do you recall the day of August 4th?
Yes,
And this particular case is one of the reasons you recall it, isn't it?
I would imagine so.
And cops is one of the reasons you recall it, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, do you recall going to Miss Slater's office when she came to work the morning of August 4th and telling her about this case?
I told her about this case. I don't know, I don't know the date, Mr. Salnick. It could have been August 4th. You could be correct.
Okay. Do you recall going to her and telling her that this was a case that you thought should be on cops?
Yes,
So then before the pre-brief, you would have had to know that cops was in your agency.
you're correct. Yes, sir.
Are you able to tell the jury if you learned that cops was going to be in your agency then before August 4th?
I'm sure that somewhere along the line, it was mentioned that cops was going to be there filming the road patrol, the uniform officers, but I don't know the exact date or anything like that. I don't recall that.
Well, and my whole point is you had to know to go to her to tell her about the case.
Yes, I did.
Now, Frank Ramsey is a sergeant who also works at your agency that you're familiar with, is that correct?
Yes,
And you received a call from him when he got the original information about this case, is that right?
yes.
He was the sergeant on call, is that right?
Yes, he was.
One of his guys was contacted by this Mohammed Shihada, is that correct?
Yes,
And that's where the information all came from, Mohammed Shihada, correct?
that's correct.
And after Mohammed Shihada had a conversation with Ace Brown and Mr. Ramsey gets involved, you get a phone call, is that right?
That's correct.
And when you get the phone call, with respect to this particular case, you had an opportunity to speak to him briefly, is that correct?
Speak to,
Mohammed Shihada.
yes, I did.
And when you spoke to Mohammed Shihada, you continued to put this investigation into motion, is that right?
Well, I had to get the information from him first, but once I did, yes.
All right. And you said you got to the agency that night about 8:30 or so?
I would think so. That was on a Friday night, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something
All
like
right,
that.
and I'm only basing my questions on your answers. That's
Yes.
why I used that time.
Okay.
Do you know how long Mr. Shihada may have sat around there before anyone spoke to him?
No, I don't.
Could he have been there 2 or 3 hours before anyone spoke to him?
Possibly, yes.
Do you know how many statements were taken of him before you got involved, or conversations were? Let me rephrase the question. Do you know how many conversations the other guys had with Mr. Shihada before you got there?
I have no idea.
Did anyone brief you on that?
No.
Who had to make a decision as to whether or not Mr. Shihada's information was valid or believable?
We all had something to do with that.
Wouldn't it be fair that even as a police officer, if somebody gives you information about a crime, whether the information is truly about a crime or not, if it sounds like something that could be harmful to someone, you have a duty to at least investigate it, don't you?
Yes.
When Mr. Shihada came in to the agency that night, did he mention anything to you about an attorney?
Not that I remember.
All right, and he certainly didn't have an attorney with him, did he?
No, he did not.
All right, and when Mr. Shihada came into the agency that night, did he make you aware that Ms. Dippolito, a number of months before, had purchased a vehicle for him?
I don't remember if it was that night or sometime later that I found out about that, Mr. Salnick.
But you did learn about it.
Yes, I did.
All right. Now, did Mr. Shihada, you actually came away with the impression that Mr. Shihada well, you learned that Mr. Shihada sold the vehicle too, didn't you?
It wasn't that night, no. Yeah,
But I didn't ask you
yes,
if it was
yes,
that night.
yes, I
Didn't
did.
ask you if it was that night.
Yes,
Okay. You learned that he sold the vehicle, and you also, you actually heard that yourself, didn't you?
yes,
And he sold it for the money, didn't he?
yes,
He actually made some money on that car, didn't he?
yes, from what I understand.
Now, were you present that night on the 31st when any contact was actually made with Ms. Dippolito by the Mohammed Shihada?
There was no contact made when I was present.
Nothing that night?
No, ma'am, no, sir.
That's why it was set up again for the next day, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, the next day is when this meeting happens at the mobile gas station, is that right?
Yes,
And that's where you're at the firehouse, is that correct?
yes,
And you're not overhearing the conversation, you're just part of the team, is that right?
yes,
Mr. Ramsey is the one that's actually over at the mobile station with some of your other guys, is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
And was the confidential informant, Mr. Shihada, I assume he was wired at that time?
Yes,
Now, as the supervisor in this case, did you ever have any information that Mr. Shihada did not want to have a wire on his body?
no,
As the supervisor in this case, did you ever have any information that specifically the reason he didn't want to have the wire on his body was because when he's with Ms. Dippolito, she performs oral sex on him?
no,
If a confidential informant were to tell you, let's take your 33 years and my 31 and put them all together, and let me ask you this question. If a confidential informant was to tell you, I don't want to be wired in a certain way because every time I get near the suspect, I have oral sex, would you have tolerated that?
would I have tolerated that?
Would you have said to the confidential informant, okay, we'll wire you a different way, so if you have oral sex, you won't find the wire?
That's an open-ended question, but I'd advise him not to have oral sex, number one, and number two, yeah, I'd wire him a different way.
Okay, so basically, if the informant's working for you, you're gonna say, hey, look, pal, your personal life has gotta be dealt with later. You're working for the police.
Absolutely.
All right. Did you listen to the entire conversation between Mohammed Shihada and Dalia Dippolito at the mobile station?
The entire thing? No, I did not.
Okay, you've never listened to it word for word as of today?
Not the whole thing. No, I saw parts of it at the beginning, and that was it.
All right, when is the last time you saw that or listened to it?
Probably a week or a couple weeks ago, maybe, that I saw it.
All right. Just as a general proposition, and I've asked many of your fellow officers this, when a confidential informant is working for the police, you don't want them to have any contact with the so-called suspect while they're working for you, do you?
No.
Why is that so important?
So that we can monitor the actions of the confidential source.
All right, when you say monitored, what do you mean?
To be able to be there and listen and observe and watch what he does or she does. To control it.
All right, and you, although you can't have a leash on them, you urge them not to have contact with the suspect unless the police are around.
Yes.
Now, with respect to that undercover video between Mohammed Shihada and Ms. Dippolito, did you ever listen to the part where Mr. Shihada speaks to someone else about what's going on?
I never heard that.
All right, are you aware of what happens at the end of his, at the end of it where he is talking to someone else about being wired?
I heard that, yeah, that he was talking to somebody.
All right. It's not a good idea to do that if you're a confidential informant, is it?
I wouldn't think so.
Tell someone, hey, I'm wired, I'm going to the police to get the wire taken off. That's not such a good idea, is it?
We can't control that, no.
No, I
don't-
understand that,
No,
Keith,
no,
but-
I don't, I wouldn't do it.
Now, I want to talk about the CVS, and you mentioned, excuse me, not the CVS. I want to talk about Chili's.
Okay.
And you certainly were aware that there was going to be a meeting between Ms. Dippolito and Mr. Shihada at Chili's, is that right?
Yes,
And you were aware that they each brought their separate vehicles there, is that correct?
yes,
And the vehicle that Mr. Shihada had brought there was a vehicle that had previously been wired, isn't that right?
I believe it was his Lexus, yes.
All right, that was a vehicle, whatever vehicle it was wired
Before, yes.
previously, all right.
Yes.
And to your knowledge, was the wire taken out?
Yes.
And why would it be taken out?
We had to have it back for other, you know, the
All
CAT
right.
team takes care of that.
So they meet at Chili's, and you were aware that for whatever the reasons, as you've discussed, that the conversation or whatever they were going to talk about was not going to be recorded.
Yes, I did.
And even though you have people there on surveillance and watching them, they can't hear what they're saying.
No, they can't.
They go into Chili's and they are in there for half an hour, 45 minutes. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
And did your guys express displeasure with the decision to not record them?
Yes,
And did Frank Ramsey in particular tell you that it wasn't a good idea,
yes,
as well as Moreno and some of the other guys?
yes,
And if you have a confidential informant, in this case, Mr. Shihada, going into Chili's with the alleged suspect in the case, whatever they talk about, if it was of any evidentiary value, it's lost, isn't it?
yes,
Whatever they talk about, if it were to be something Ms. Dippolito was saying that might convince you that this wasn't a crime, you lose that too, don't you?
yes, we do.
You made the decision, nevertheless, to go forward, is that right?
Yes, I did.
Now, you say that in retrospect, that was a bad decision. Isn't that what I understood you to tell Ms. Parker?
On this particular case at Chili's? Mm-hmm. It wasn't a bad decision. It was a time constraint thing, Mr. Salnick.
Well, as I understood, what you said was that you should have had that recorded.
It would have been good to have that, yes, I agree.
Now, you say time constraint. I want to talk to you about that a little bit. The officer who is the undercover officer is Woody Jean, correct?
Correct,
He's one of your guys, right?
correct,
He works in Boynton Beach?
correct,
He lived in Boynton Beach at the time?
Correct.
All right.
I think, I don't know where he lives.
Well, you know, you say correct, I believe you.
He's a
So-
police officer for the city of Boynton Beach. I
All
don't know
right.
where the man lives.
All right, and you knew he wasn't coming from Miami.
Oh, I knew that.
That was just part of your investigative ruse, is that correct?
That's correct.
And it wasn't like something had to happen at a certain time, is that correct?
Correct?
I mean, you already told the jury when Ms. Parker asked you that, in your opinion, when money was given to the confidential informant, in your opinion, you said that was solicitation, right?
Correct?
So in your opinion, that was the commission of the offense, as you put it, is that correct?
That was the beginning, yes, sir.
Oh, well, wait a minute. On direct examination, Ms. Parker asked you specifically if that was a crime, and your answer was that that was the crime.
Yes.
So if that was the crime, as you have suggested to this jury, then what was the big rush with Woody Jean?
The fact of the matter is, the rush, it wasn't really a rush. We had made her believe that he was coming from Miami and was going to be there in an hour. I made the decision myself that because the car was wired for sound and video, that we would go ahead without wiring the confidential source and go ahead and get the information from the undercover vehicle with the undercover officer. That was my decision.
But you said that there was some sort of rush, so you're correcting yourself now? There really wasn't a rush, was there?
There was a rush in the fact that he was going to be there in an hour. She wanted to meet with Mohammed prior to that. So we wanted to make sure that the time was kept in order.
Well, was it more important to get it done, or was it more important to get it done right?
It was done right.
Well, it was done right, but you don't know what went on at the CVS, at the Chili's, do you?
No, I sure don't.
Okay, and you don't know what was discussed, do you?
No, I don't, sir.
If Mohammed Shihada and Ms. Dippolito both knew that what was going on was a fake or a plot or a ruse or something to go viral on a computer or something, you don't know what they talked about, do you?
No,
Your Honor, calls for speculation.
Oh, it's a call for speculation, he just doesn't know.
Well, it's been asked and answered, so I'll sustain the objection.
You have no idea about any of their discussions
Objection.
in the
asked and
Chili's.
Sustain.
You made a comment about that, we probably could have borrowed equipment. And those were your words.
yes,
Okay, have you done that before?
no.
Then what made you say it?
I figured we could go to Del Rey or the SO, PBSO, and see if we could get something from them.
You all have good working relationships, correct?
Yes,
Was an effort made?
no,
Did you get in any kind of argument with Sergeant Ramsey about it?
no,
You ultimately called the shots.
I did.
Okay. Now, with respect to Sergeant Ramsey, did he request to participate in this for the experience?
Yes,
And because he requested to participate in it, you let him?
yes,
I'm going to talk to you about Mohammed Shihada. You said you met him on the 31st of July. How much other contact did you have with him directly?
I spoke to him twice on the phone.
Twice on the phone. When did you speak to him on the phone in relation to July 31st?
The first,
On the telephone. So you weren't at the agency that day, that Saturday?
I was,
Oh, you were? You said because you were at the firehouse?
yes.
All right. So live that night on the 31st, how much time did you spend with him?
It would probably be maybe 20 minutes, I'm not sure.
Would that have been one-on-one, just you and he, or with your
No,
guys?
no, it was Sergeant Ramsey, Detective Brown, and myself in a conference room.
After you spent the time with him then, you said you talked to him 2 more times on the phone.
Yes,
I just want to understand that because you were a participant the next day on Saturday. So when would you have spoken to him on the phone?
Saturday,
From where?
my cell phone,
But what time? When in relation to what happened?
prior to the meeting at the gas station.
All right, so you were you physically at the station
At
on
the
that Saturday?
Yes,
He wasn't.
no,
Okay. And you spoke to him on the phone for how long?
couple minutes.
Would either of those calls have been recorded, or were they investigative calls?
They were not recorded, sir.
All right. Your vehicle doesn't have a recording device in it, does it?
No,
Many of the patrol vehicles do, is that correct?
yes.
Do they all have recording devices?
I'm not sure if all, I think a majority of them do that are operational every day. They do.
When you were a patrolman, was there a recording device in your vehicle?
No,
All right. I know they were invented, so I won't ask. How long has it been since recording devices have been put in police vehicles, since you've been around us for a while?
oh, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years.
And there's no expectation of privacy in a police vehicle, is there?
No,
So if you arrest me tomorrow night and I'm in the back of the police vehicle and I'm talking away, I might expect that it could be recorded, is that correct?
yes,
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered in relevance. He's arrested.
If a suspect is arrested,
but
it would be recorded.
could be, yes.
Okay. Now, after those 3 times, do you ever see Mohammed Shihada again?
After the 3 times?
In other words, when you see him on the 31st, talked to him twice on the 1st. You ever see him again?
I see him when he goes to Chili's. I seen him when he rode over to CBS parking lot with Mrs. Dippolito. I don't recall if I saw him again after that.
But you never have any contact speaking to him again after those 3 other occasions?
Not that I remember.
During the Woody Jean meeting, you're not present for that, or you do watch that?
I'm in my car, but I can't hear any of the conversation. I can only see them.
And where do you see Mohammed Shihada during the Woody Jean meeting?
I believe he was sitting in Mrs. Dippolito's car.
And do you remember Mr. Shihada getting out of the car at some point?
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Okay. Do you remember him going over to the vehicle that Mr. Dippolito was in with Mr. Jean?
I think he walked over there. I believe he did, Mr. Soundlake. There at one point I was moving my position to another, so I think for some reason I kind of remember he did.
Now, after that's done, Mr. Jean leaves, and I assume Mr. Dippolito and Mr. Shihada leave the CVS.
Yes.
Do you know where Mr. Dippolito and Mr. Shihada go?
No.
All right. Was there anyone watching Mr. Dippolito and Mr. Shihada?
I'm not sure.
Do you know if they left there in Mr. Dippolito's vehicle or Mr. Shihada's vehicle?
Well, they came in Mrs. Dippolito's.
They did. They both came in
Yes.
her vehicle. All right. So I assume they left in her vehicle.
Yes.
As the supervisor in charge of this, though, you can't say where either of them went afterwards.
No, I left the parking lot.
Whose idea was it to deal with the fake crime scene? Who came up with that idea?
Me?
All right. And again, that's after you say that a crime was committed. Is that right?
Yes.
That's at any time, and then I would assume any time after a crime is committed, you can arrest somebody. Is that right?
Yes.
But you made the comment to the prosecutor that you didn't want to arrest her. You still wanted to give her a way out.
Correct.
And that was after the meeting with Woody Jean,
Yes.
even though you say a crime occurred. Is that right?
Yes.
And that was after the meeting with Mohammed Shihada, after you say a crime occurred.
Yes.
And you indicated to the prosecutor that you didn't have a fear that he, meaning Michael Dippolito, would be harmed at that point. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you said that she wasn't going to do that herself. Is that right?
Yes.
So you made another decision that you were confident enough that of all of these things that you weren't going to arrest her yet. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, are you aware when Michael Dippolito was identified by name and address in terms of the investigation, when in the time frame between July 31st and August 5th that he was identified?
I'm not sure of the exact time, but I think we did a records check on the home and find out who owned it and who lived there.
All right. Could that have been as early as August 1st, Sergeant Sheridan?
Could have been, yes.
And you also made the decision in this thing that no one was going to tell Michael Dippolito about what was going on. Is that correct?
Yes.
Over the years when you've worked undercover and done things, have you ever worked with someone who was on probation?
Yes.
In other words, a probationer might be a CI and you're working with them.
Yes.
Question mark of relevance?
Can I ask the next question? I think it'll be relevant. Did you contact Mr. Dippolito's probation officer about the fact that he was a, quote, target in this case?
Objection,
No.
relevance.
I'll sustain the objection.
Were you aware that Mr. Dippolito was on probation?
No.
You didn't learn that till after the fact.
Correct.
Now, it's set up so that you'll go to Mr. Dippolito's house that next morning, is that right?
Yes.
Because in the ruse with Witty Jean, it's decided that she's going to go to the gym, is that right?
Yes.
And while she's at the gym as part of that ruse, you go to Mike Dippolito's house.
Yes.
You and, I always get this confused, Frank Ramsey?
No.
No, I'm sorry, you and Mr., why don't you tell me? Who did you go with to Mike Dippolito?
Anderson and Marino.
Anderson and Marino, all right. As well as a crew from the TV show Cops, is that
No.
right? They weren't with you?
No.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. When you went to Mr. Dippolito's house the morning of August 5th, 2009, you're telling the jury that a television crew from Cops was not present with you?
They weren't with me in my car. Is that what you're talking
Is that
about?
what you're saying? They weren't with you in your car?
No.
Let me re-ask the question, Mr. Sheridan. Was there a television crew with you in your car from the TV
No.
show Cops? Okay. Now let me re-ask the question. Was there a television crew from the TV show Cops present with the three of you? Not in your car. Did they get there by bus, plane, or train, or another
Oh,
vehicle?
they were there. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. And they were filming the notification, at least part of it, to Mike Dippolito, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And the lights of the camera were actually right there at the door when Mike Dippolito came down. Isn't that correct?
That is correct.
When Mike Dippolito came down, you guys went upstairs, I'm told.
Yes.
Did you go upstairs?
Yes.
All right. And the cops crew, they stayed outside, or did they come upstairs?
They never came upstairs nor inside the house.
And I think you said, you used the comment that Mike Dippolito fell back on the steps?
Yes.
Can you tell me, can you explain that or demonstrate how he fell back on the steps?
It's a small alcove in the condominium that they live in. It's a 3-story, I'm sure you're familiar with them. You go up different flights in different areas. The steps are pretty steep, and he came down. I guess the foyer is about as big as this place I'm sitting in right here. And when he opened the door, I was standing there in front. I said, Mr. Dippolito, I told him who I was, who Anderson was. And Marino, I says, we're here because your wife has hired someone to kill you. You have to come to the police station with me, with us. And he goes, he was shocked. He stepped back and he fell back on the steps and sat down.
Okay. Did you notice any surgical device or anything on him? Was he wearing a shirt, do you remember?
For some reason, I keep thinking he had on one of those belts that you would wear if you were going to lift something. It looked like something like that. It's a kind of back brace or something.
All right. And he goes upstairs, freshens up, and then you guys leave?
Correct.
He's given that opportunity?
Yes.
And when you left and you came out of the house, that is again photographed by the TV show Cops, is that correct?
And our police, and our crime
And your
scene.
police, okay. But the TV show Cops as well?
Yes, yes.
Did cops ask you to wear a microphone at any time?
No,
Did you ever wear a microphone?
no.
You did give an interview about this after Mr. Dippolito's arrest, did you not?
Objection, relevant.
Judge, it's certainly relevant in light of what the state has raised. Mr. Sheridan, I think my question was, at some point in time, you gave an interview after Mr. Dippolito's arrest, is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
And that was to a local television station or a
Yes, it was.
national outlet?
I guess it was local, I don't know.
All right. Do you know, did you give any other interviews in this case, sir?
No.
Now, I want to ask you something else first before we get to the police station. Are you aware of phone records in this case that demonstrate substantial contact between Ms. Dippolito and Mr. Shihada when he was not monitored by the police?
No, I'm not.
Would you frown upon that?
Yes.
Would Mr. Shihada have been allowed to initiate phone conversation with Ms. Dippolito without police supervision?
No.
Was there an alternate way to get Mr. Dippolito out of the house to avoid the cops' cameras, do you know?
You know, I'm not that familiar with the house. I'm really not. I only went in and upstairs and down. I don't know.
So you don't know if there was an effort made to look around or anything like that?
I didn't look through the men's.
All right.
Or their home, no.
I think you did tell me, though, previously when we talked, that had you parked in the back, there might have been a way to avoid the cameras. Isn't that correct?
I think so, but I was mistaken on that, Mr. Solomon.
You were mistaken?
Yeah, no, I did tell you that I could have parked in the back, but I parked
Okay.
on the side instead.
You were mistaken by parking on the side?
Yeah,
All right. And you're telling the jury that it would have been better to just go out the back and avoid cops? Cops, COPS cops, not your cops.
yeah, I didn't know if they had a back door or not. I didn't even look.
Now, we're getting to the police station. Every time I try to get to the police station, I got a couple other questions before we get there, so if you can bear with me. Can you tell the jury when you came up with that idea for the fake crime scene?
I don't know exactly the day it was, but, you know, usually in these things, you make a fake either murder or crime scene, whatever you want to call it. And that was just the way we did it. I don't know when I came up, the specific day that this is what we're going to do.
Just kind of came to you.
Yes.
Do you have any notations that show the time you got to the CVS when you were watching? Do you have any, do you know the time on that date?
I think it was around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
All right, so everybody would have left within that hour from the CVS?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we get to the police station, and Ms. Dippolito is in the room on the video that we saw. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Was she in gym clothes, exercise clothes?
I think she was.
All right, she was wearing sneakers and
I
tank
don't-
top?
Yeah, I don't remember what, I don't remember what she had, but I think she was.
All right, and did she come directly from, was it your understanding that she came directly from LA Fitness to the fake crime scene?
Yes.
Now, at this point, she's in the room, you're in the room, that's Mr. Anderson that's in
Brian
the room?
Anderson, yes.
All right, and you are kind of being the nice guy, is that right?
Yes.
And you decided to do this one instead of Moreno, is that correct?
Yes.
Again, because of his lack of experience and your experience, or because you just did it?
No, because he was with Mr. Dippolito.
That's right, you said he was,
Yes.
you said Mr. Dippolito was brought to your office.
Yes.
And Mr. Moreno's sitting in there with him, there's no one else with him?
Not that I don't know. I'm in the interview room.
Right, but I was, when I visited there 2 weeks ago, I see that the interview room is kind of close to your office.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. You don't know if anyone else was in there with Mr. Moreno and Mr. Dippolito?
No, I don't.
All right, and there is no, I think I asked you this, but there's no recording device in your car.
No.
Never asked and answered.
Is there any recording of Mr. Dippolito on the trip back to the Boynton Police Department?
No.
Now, you're in the interview room, and I think you indicated to me that one of the things you noticed was that Miss Dippolito was not crying tears.
Correct.
What was she doing?
He's faking it.
I think you told me that not only was she faking it, but she was acting. Is that correct?
Acting, faking it, same thing.
All right. And when you're talking to her, she's playing the role of someone who's been told that her husband's dead, right?
Looks like it to me.
And she's acting like she didn't have anything to do with it. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you knew and you believed you were watching a performance. Is that correct?
You have to explain yourself. A performance?
Well, you said she was acting, right?
Said she was faking.
She's putting on a show.
Okay, you can call it whatever you like.
Well, no, I don't want to call it anything.
I
'Cause
call it a fake.
You call it a fake.
She's
Okay.
faking it.
All right. But you read her constitutional rights because, as you told the prosecutor, she wasn't going anywhere.
No, she wasn't.
All right. Now, and you spoke to the prosecutor about somebody having their expectation of privacy, no expectation of privacy in there.
That's correct.
All right, just like in a police car where there's a recording, is that right?
That's right.
And you certainly don't work for the Cops TV show, right?
No.
But you were certainly cooperating with the producers by that whole little waiver thing, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And you also cooperated with them later with those cover shots when they were doing the briefings and stuff, didn't you?
I don't understand
Didn't
cover.
they film you afterwards when you did a briefing after the arrest?
A debrief?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They did.
And you knew that Ramsey and Moreno had to kind of walk down the street with cops photographing them? You weren't aware of that?
No, I was not.
I'm the first one telling you that in the history of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Relevance?
Now, let's go back to the waiver that we talked about, that the prosecutor talked about.
The cops waiver.
The cops waiver.
Okay.
Okay. You basically give her a waiver, but never tell her that it has anything to do with cops. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you're making her think that it's police procedure. Is that right?
Yes.
And essentially, you're lying to her, aren't you?
Yes.
But you knew from getting the information, from someone giving you that waiver, that in order to be on cops, she's got to sign that.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, you gave her a waiver so that she could be videoed for cops. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, you also prepare a report in this case, don't you?
Yes.
You prepare a written report. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you do that to document the work that you do in this case, is
Yes.
that right? And you prepared a couple of did you prepare a supplement in this case that
Yeah.
went into the investigation?
Yes.
And in that supplement that you prepare, you talk about the work that you've done, is that correct?
Yes.
And you go over what the things you've done, who you've spoken to, is that correct?
Correct.
Your Honor, ask and answer.
Okay. Mr. Sheridan, in that report, you actually put in there that you asked Miss Dippolito if she would mind if the Cops TV show would record her. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You put that in there as if you just asked her and she said it was okay.
I did.
And that's in an official report, is that right?
Yes.
So besides lying to her, you lied in the report, didn't you?
I didn't think it was lying.
It's not a lie? Okay, you watched the tape, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere in that tape where you say to Miss Dippolito, would you mind to sign this waiver for the TV show Cops?
No, I know that.
All right, but forgetting about the fact that you lied to her, you put that same untruth in a report.
Objection, Your Honor, ask and answer.
Did you lie in your police report?
Objection, Your Honor, ask and
Judge,
answer.
he's never answered the question. That's why. Mr. Sheridan, there was something else in your report that was inconsistent, wasn't it?
Yes.
And this report becomes part of the investigation, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, you testified that after you took your deposition with me, you said something to the prosecutor. After the deposition with Mr. Salnick, I spoke to the major or something, and you recollected something? Is that what I understood you to mean?
You have to be.
Well, on
clear on that.
direct examination, you made a comment about after the deposition with Mr. Salnick, when I took your sworn statement, the major said something to you about cops going to be there?
Yes. I did.
What is that about?
I think, I didn't say that in my deposition, that the major had originally spoken to me about cops being there, and maybe it'd be a good idea if they were there and present in this investigation. That's what I meant.
So, and I took your deposition back on June 4th of 2010, didn't I?
Correct.
All right. But you already told the jury that you knew about cops before that briefing that morning, correct?
I knew about cops being in Boynton.
Okay. But you're saying you didn't know about this case. Is that what you're
Yes.
telling the jury? Okay. Have a moment, please, Judge.
Yes.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, Sergeant.
No, Your Honor, I don't have any redirect.
Sheridan, thank you so very
Oopsies. I removed myself. I remember my first day streaming. Oh my gosh. All right, let me we don't have we either have like 30 minutes left or we have 40 minutes left. It just depends on what they're arguing about at the end of the 30 minutes. I don't know why this one doesn't just list all the videos underneath it. Sometimes it lists like the most recent videos. I'm like, I'm not in that. I'm not watching most recent. So I gotta find it. Here we go. All right, so this one we should hear them take her. This isn't, not this dude here, but the next guy. There's two witnesses here. This, the next guy is the guy that I think takes Dalia to the police station, and his car does have a recording device in it because his needed to, unlike the last guy's, because Mike Dippolito wasn't in trouble. Not that he hadn't been, but he wasn't this time. It could be worse. It could have been worse. No, that has not happened and never will. Flash fan, stop it. Have a mom, is that what closed captions said? That's funny. I need to do something real quick here. If it'll let me. I noticed I was kind of running into the closed captions there. Here we go. They're trying. I'm not like you, Bad Dather. I cannot stay up till all hours of the night and then still function. I'm kind of like, I hit a wall. I blame you. 100%. Also, Bree was here earlier and you were not. Oh, no. Stop it. Stop it. Why do I have lyrics pop in my head? AJ, you said I lost myself, and the lyrics for the song I Touched Myself came to mind. Well, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, that is a shame. I should text her and tell her you're here, but she's probably putting Miss Madison to sleep. All right, let's do this.
Or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, it is.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please tell us your name.
Craig Anthony?
Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so very much. Ms. Burkhart.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Anthony. How long have you been with the Boynton Beach Police Department?
A little over 20 years.
And what is your current assignment there?
Currently, I'm assigned as a sergeant to the Uniformed Services Division on road patrol.
And how long have you been a sergeant?
About 14 years plus.
Okay, the uniformed services, what does that entail?
Uniformed Services is you call 911 and the cop shows up to your door. Uniform, we work the road patrol.
Okay. And when did you first become involved in this case?
Back in, I think, September of that year.
Would it be August? Sound
Yeah, I'm
right?
sorry, August 8/5.
Okay, and at the time, were you sergeant of another division?
At that time, I was a sergeant in support services, and I was in charge of 3 units, and that would have been crime scene evidence and asset forfeitures.
Okay. And what specifically were you requested to do in regards to this case?
During the meeting, they asked myself and crime scene technician Robin Eichhorst to set up a mock crime scene at the home.
Okay, and to your understanding, what was the plan in relation to that staged crime scene?
I believe the plan was to wait for Ms. Dippolito to go to the gym, and then once they notified Mr. Dippolito of the situation, we were going to set up the mock crime scene at that point.
Okay, have you ever set up a staged crime scene before?
Not a staged one, no.
Okay, on August 5th, when did you head to the Dippolito's residence?
I was in the morning, I don't remember the particular time. It was daylight.
Okay. What was the first thing you did when you arrived onto the scene?
When we arrived on the scene, I believe we strung some yellow tape outside the residence, and then once Mr. Dippolito was cleared the residence, I think there were some animals that were secured inside. Myself and crime scene I-Course proceeded inside the residence.
Okay, and this yellow tape, what kind of tape is that?
The standard cautionary police crime scene tape that you see, that don't cross, that type of stuff.
Okay, was that part of making it look like a crime scene?
Yes.
All right. Now, when Mr. Dippolito exited the residence and the animals were stored away, what did you do at that point in time?
We walked inside to take a look around to make sure the house was secure of any other persons, and then photographed the inside of the house for integrity purposes.
Okay, now when you were walking around this house, did you, what do you do when you walk around? What are you looking at?
At that point, we were just looking around to make sure what the scene looked like, any other persons, that type of stuff.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you notice anything specific as far as a reality TV plot?
No,
Did you find any scripts laying around?
no,
Okay. Did you see any paperwork indicating some kind of reality TV stunt?
no.
Okay. Now, what was, you said CSI I-Course was with you?
Yes.
Okay, and what was he doing?
He's basically photographing stuff inside the house with his Nikon camera.
Okay, did he dust for prints at all anywhere?
When we decided to start the mock crime scene going, we posted him at the front door, basically pretending to dust the front door for fingerprints,
Okay, what was the purpose of that?
just to make it look like a real scene.
Okay. Now, did you see any displays of affection inside the house?
I did notice that there weren't very many photographs of the couple.
Okay. Now, were you present when Miss Dippolito arrived back home?
Yes,
And what type of vehicle did you see her arrive in?
Chevy Tahoe.
Okay, and were you inside or outside when she arrived?
I was outside.
Okay, at any point in time, did she walk past you?
Yes,
Okay, and where did she go?
she walked over to Sergeant Ramsey.
Okay, how did did you see the interaction between her and Sergeant Ramsey?
Yes, I videotaped it.
Okay. And after she was transported from the scene, did you at any time drive her Tahoe back to the Boynton Beach Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And why were you the one to drive it back?
Because I was a passenger in the crime scene van, so I wasn't driving anything, so I elected to drive that back.
That's a good reason. And was it processed at all?
Processed, I think I asked for photographs of it, but I don't think we dusted it for fingerprints.
Why did you ask for photographs?
Just to document what it looked like on the interior.
Now, when you were driving her vehicle, did you touch anything inside of it?
Just what you needed to touch to drive the vehicle. I didn't really go through the vehicle, I just turned it on and drove it to the station.
Okay. Did you search through anything inside her vehicle?
Not personally, no.
Did you notice any of her personal belongings inside the vehicle?
I really don't recall.
Okay, do you recall finding a purse inside of there?
I think that's about it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it other than it was in the car.
Okay, when you got back to the Boynton Beach Police Department, where is this vehicle stored?
In the Sally Port, it's just outside the booking area. There's a gate on each side that can come down and go up, so it's secured.
Okay, and to your knowledge, did CSI I-Course process the vehicle and obtain anything that was inside of it?
To my knowledge, I ordered him to do that, to photograph it and retain the purse, but I didn't supervise him doing that physically, no.
Okay, thank you. No other questions.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Anthony. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Just a couple of quick questions for you. You said that you went through the house, you sort of did a walkthrough, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you didn't open any file cabinets, did you?
No, sir.
Didn't open any desk drawers?
No, sir.
Didn't look for anything particular, did you?
No, sir.
All right, the state asked you if you found any scripts or any paperwork. Were you walking through or were you looking for things in particular?
I was just walking through.
Okay, and I imagine you didn't find any notes saying that I'm going to kill my husband either, did you?
I did not, no.
Okay. With respect to other things that you did, later on back at the Boynton Beach Police Department, did you bring Mike Dippolito near the door by the room that Dalia Dippolito was in?
The interview room that
Yes.
she was sitting in? Did I bring Mr. Dippolito by the
Yes.
door?
Were you the officer that brought Mr. Dippolito in?
I don't recall doing that, no.
Okay. Do you remember telling me that you saw her that day she was arrested live when you brought her husband over by the door?
I don't remember telling you bringing the husband over by the door, but I do recall seeing her live and from my vantage point.
Okay. Would it help to take a look at your deposition? Would that refresh
I
your...
reviewed it before this, but in questioning me, I don't particularly recall bringing Mr. Dippolito to the doorway where she was.
Let me ask you if you remember this, and I'll be glad to show the whole thing to you if you want. We took your deposition, Ms. Parker and I, back on February 16th, 2010 at the State Attorney's Office, remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I asked you a question at page 16.
Objection of proper impeachment to read it aloud before the witness says that he needs it.
Oh.
And if you remember at page 16, lines 24 and 25, I asked you, would you have had occasion to watch her when she was giving her statements to the detective? Your answer, make sure this is you, yeah. Your answer, yes. Question at page 17, line 2. Did you see her again that day live? Your answer, page 17, line 3. Yes. When I opened the door and brought the husband to the door, I could see my vantage point, I could see her.
If I said it during deposition, then it must have been the case, but this particular time right now, I really don't recall doing that portion.
Okay. Would it refresh your recollection for me to show you the deposition? Or do you
Probably.
accept the fact that if it's on here, you said it?
I accept the fact that if on there, I said it, yes, but I
Okay.
just simply don't recall.
All right. And do you remember any interaction between her and her husband?
I remember the verbal exchange, yes.
All right. And she kept saying, Mike, come here, didn't she?
Yes.
Excuse me for 1 second. Let me just about be done. I don't have anything. Thank you.
Sergeant Anthony, thank you so very much. You're excused.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice afternoon. Next, somebody, please.
The state will call Detective Jason Llopis.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please tell us your name.
Jason Llopis,
How do you spell your last name?
Llopis.
Llopis.
IS.
Llopis.
Yes, sir.
Did I get that right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Judge. Detective Llopis, how long have you worked with the Boynton Beach Police Department?
About 10 years.
And what is your current assignment there?
Detective,
Okay, and what, are you property crimes or person crimes?
property crimes.
Okay, and how long have you been a detective?
Almost 8 years.
Now, do you recall when you first became involved in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
When was that?
August 3rd.
Okay, and what did you do on August 3rd?
I was asked by Detective Marino to accompany him to meet up with the CI in the case.
Okay, and where did that take place? Do you recall?
The CI's residence.
Okay, and were you there while a controlled call was placed between Mohammed Shihada and the defendant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, what was the next date of your involvement?
August 5th.
Okay, and, well, actually, let me back you up. Did you attend a briefing on August 4th?
There was a briefing in the afternoon to go over what we were going to do on the 5th.
Okay, were you present at that briefing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, on August 5th, what was your assignment for that day?
To transport the defendant back to the station after
Okay.
a notification was made.
Okay. When did you head to the defendant's residence at 1329 Via de Pepe?
Oh, it was early in the morning.
Okay. Now, when you arrived to the scene, was the defendant there?
No, ma'am.
And what did you do when you arrived?
Well, when I first got on scene, Detective McDevitt and I were just kind of standing off to the side waiting for her to come back from the gym.
Okay. And when she arrived back to the scene, who did she speak to first?
She spoke to Sergeant Ramsey.
All right. Now, after she spoke to Sergeant Ramsey, what did you do at that point in time?
My job, I was tasked with having her get in the car and transport her back to the station.
Okay. And did anyone go with you when you transported her back?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was that?
Detective McDevitt.
All right. Now, where were you in the car?
I was driving my vehicle. It's a Dodge Charger. The defendant was in the front passenger seat, and Detective McDevitt is in the right rear passenger seat.
Okay. And you said it's a Dodge Charger. Is it marked or unmarked?
Unmarked.
All right. Now, when you were driving back to the police department, did you all speak with the defendant?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was your conversation about?
My conversation with her was recorded, and we spoke. She asked questions about what had happened, what she could do. She offered several tidbits of information regarding the case.
Okay. What specific tidbits of information did she offer to you?
When she first got in the car, she wanted to know what happened. We had information that we were going to give to her, so I told her what information was told to me in the briefing. She has to make some phone calls. She began detailing information about suspicious incidents that have been happening to them recently regarding drugs being found in their vehicle, on their vehicle, about their vehicle. She talked about some suspicious characters in the neighborhood. She mentioned an extortion note that had been left on her vehicle in a specific amount that she said that her husband's old business partners was a debt to them.
Okay. Was she told at all of any suspects that there may have been at the time?
I didn't hear what Sergeant Ramsey said there specifically, but the gist of the scene was that we responded to a call with shots fired or disturbance, and that a black male was seen fleeing from the area.
Okay. Did she at any time in the conversation with you ask anything about the black male that allegedly ran from the scene?
She asked for me to describe him. She says, "Can you tell me what the black guy looks like?" Something along those lines.
Okay. Now, do you recall her demeanor?
Yes.
What was her demeanor?
When she first got in the car, she was upset. She was crying. She calmed down after a minute or so, and that's when she was providing the details about the incidents.
Okay. Was her crying sort of off and on?
Like I said, when she first got in the car, she was crying. Then it stopped. Then she stopped crying, and then midway through, she broke down again and started crying. And then toward the end, she was a little bit more collected.
Okay, did you feel that you had to pry her for information, or was she willing just to tell you everything that might be of importance to you?
Most of the information was offered. The only thing I had said to her was, you know, think of what might have happened and tell it to the detectives once we get to the station, because they were going to speak to her regarding this incident.
Okay, do you recall her ever asking how y'all got her phone number?
Yeah, toward the end she asked me.
Okay. Did that question strike you as odd at all?
It caught me off guard, and I just responded with the answer that I did.
Okay. And was all of this captured on a recording inside the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to read this? I'm going to hand you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 42. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you recognize that?
'Cause I reviewed it at the state attorney's office and signed it.
Okay. And what is that?
It's a CD of the recording from the car ride back to the station.
Okay, does that accurately depict the conversation between yourself, Detective McDevitt, and the defendant?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would offer evidence use Exhibit 42.
States 42 in evidence without objection.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would ask to publish the evidence in the jury.
Granted.
Seven minutes.
I think they said this is 7 minutes. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Like I said, they're in the car, so it's not great.
Oh yeah, please. I just want to grab my stuff, please.
What stuff are you asking about?
This is not my bag and my
I'll have
stuff.
people bring it to the station because you're going to be there for a little bit, okay?
No.
We have a detective at the station right now, okay? Take a point on it, so you gotta start thinking right now of what may happen. Like the sergeant was saying, at the end of the day, we don't know how what things happen. As far as break-ins or whatever, so I think it was somebody kept me with them. I couldn't get her for some reason, so.
Can you please tell me what happened?
Well, we don't have all the details. We responded to a disturbance call. One of the neighbors reported some shots fired, like what sounded like gunshots. And there's a blackmail scene on the scene. So that's all we got. We're the preliminary stages of it.
What does the black guy look like?
It was dark. We don't have a lot of description there.
There's been a lot of black people that have been coming into the neighborhood, and normally he keeps the car cover on his porch, and he hasn't had one on for, I don't know, the last month or something, and we had someone like cutting a coffee now, and he just said, oh, you got a really nice ride.
She was trying to 34. You gotta think about all this stuff.
We've had incidences already. We've had, my husband's on probation, and he owed a lot of people money. And what happened was that he was trying to get off the probation, and I guess people found out he was trying to get off, and it's just been nothing but problems so far.
Try and whatever you can, whatever information you can provide to the detectives.
But I went to the police station because somebody had called my cell phone saying that they worked for your police department and that they were detectives. So I went in and I filled out a report with Detective Rainey. Me and my husband went together, and it turns out he told me there is no Detective Early here at the police station. Yeah, it was Detective Rainey. I have all the police reports and everything. somebody just like spoofed the call, just, I don't know.
You gave him the phone number and all that other information.
They called from the police station phone number. They spoofed it with the police station number, and I showed him, and he noted it. I showed him my phone, and I went to a back line of somebody that worked there, and she told me she stepped away from her desk. And I thought maybe somebody used her phone. And she said that no, there's no detective Harley that works there. That's the Point Beach station here. And then we were in Alabama, State of Louis called, and my husband and I were checking out of the hotel. Two police officers were waiting for us, asking us if they could search the truck. And so we said okay, and they said somebody was drug dealing out of this truck. And so a couple days later, my husband sent me to the gas station, found cocaine and found a whole bunch of panic pills in them. And he drove away. And then we had another incident at City Place. We came out of City Place, we go again to the truck, and they said that, can we search your vehicle again? And somebody wrote us off. And they found cocaine underneath the truck, underneath their tire a little bit, and they let us go because whoever called said that there was like a kilo of cocaine in the back of the car. So then, we go to the gym every morning, and when we came out of the gym a couple months ago, I forget the other detectives' name. I have everything written down. We found like an extortion note on the car, asking my husband for 40 grand. And that's what he owes his business partner, is 40 grand.
What the business was?
He got in trouble for stock fraud, and now he's doing like an internet thing that he's been getting a lot of complaints lately because just, you know, some things that are wrong with what he's doing.
All this stuff is good. You give it to them.
But I tell you that, like, I don't get in trouble or responsible for anything like that, do I?
If you're saying your husband isn't a shady stuff, it's not their fault. We'll call somebody from right now. We'll get to the station.
Oh my God!
We'll be able to make all those calls.
He just had surgery, too.
You want to Sheridan, let him know we're about to find it out.
Hey, boss. Hey, we're at Boulevard and C with the 1012. We'll be there in about 2 minutes back. Bye-bye.
How did you get my number?
Was that your full conversation on the way back to the police department?
Yes, ma'am.
And once you got her back to the police department, did you take her to the detectives who eventually were interviewing her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did that pretty much end your involvement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Detective Llopis, from your standpoint, you had been involved in this thing in a minimal way, right?
Yes, sir.
You went to the CI's house, is that correct?
Yes.
Mohammed Shihada's house?
Yes, sir.
And where was that? Do you remember?
I don't remember I remember the neighborhood and the house, but I don't remember what city we were in. And
That's
we were
what I was going to ask. Was it your city? You don't remember the city?
No, it wasn't in Boynton Beach, and I know it was in Palm Beach County, but I don't remember what city it was in.
All right. And you basically were briefed on parts of this investigation, so you knew that this information had to do with some alleged murder for hire case. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you knew that in advance of driving Ms. Dippolito to the Boynton Beach Police Department. Is that correct?
Which aspect are you asking that I knew about?
You knew when you drove her to the Boynton Beach Police Department that this had to do with a murder for hire accusation, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And your job on the way to the Boynton Beach Police Department wasn't to question her, but to just let her talk. Is that correct?
My job was to take her to the station and capture any conversations that we had in the car right back.
You were told to make sure you recorded. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And whether or not you believed or bought anything that she said, that wasn't for you to decide. That was for the detectives. Is that correct?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Okay, good. You weren't buying anything she was saying, were you?
Not from what information I had been told.
Okay. You didn't believe anything she said. What she was saying, she was making things up. She was acting, wasn't she?
I didn't believe everything she was saying. I couldn't verify what information she was providing to me as far as the incidents with the drugs, the incidents with the suspicious people in her neighborhood, and all that information. I didn't verify any of that.
All right, well, I didn't ask you if you verified it. Listen to my question. Did you believe what she was telling you?
Which portions of it?
Any of it?
Some aspects I did not, some I did.
All right. Did you think that she was acting when she was crying and making like she was upset?
I really can't say.
You really can't say? Why?
You're asking me if I knew that if she was crying for real.
No, that's not what I asked you.
If I believe that she was acting like she was crying.
Let me start again. Maybe I'm not asking it right. You said that you believed some of the things she said and not all of the things she said.
No, I'm saying I cannot verify everything that she had told me. You're saying if everything that came out of her mouth is a lie, I cannot make that statement.
I didn't say that. I said, what did you think of what she said?
My personal opinion?
Yes.
I think she was putting on a show.
Putting on a show? Thank you. Nothing else.
Anything else? Thank you so very much.
Thanks, sir.
Sergeant Llopis, have a nice afternoon. Now let me have the attorney's approach.
That was quick. So we can kind of listen to see what they're going to talk about here for a minute if you want to. And then if it's not anything we want to listen to, we don't have to. It's only 10 minutes either way.
Day for you all, we're going to stick around. We're going to keep working, but you guys can go home. So have a nice evening and avoid any sort of exposure to the press on this. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll start at 8:30 tomorrow. I'm relatively sure that I've got nothing coming in, but I might get a surprise overnight. And if I don't get to you right at 8:30, please understand I'm in here doing something with some other case other than this. Have a nice evening. I'm having a touch of the vapors.
I don't know who said that. It's really faint. Somebody made the judge laugh by saying he had a touch of the vapors. I was like, I mean, like isn't that a word they've used in like the 1800s? I don't know. I only heard it on Little House on the Prairie once. That's all I know of that word. And they were embarrassed to have the vapors.
You snuck in here. Oh, great. Welcome on board.
Just like an example, Judge.
Right. Maybe they're not going to talk about anything.
That's fine. All right, what can we make some progress on? Like, yeah, jury instructions.
I also have a memorandum of law to case law for the court in the anticipation of the defendant testifying.
All right. Have you had a chance to come to an agreement or pinpoint a disagreement on jury instructions?
Bigger copy of the request, bigger font.
Oh. For the jury instructions? Oh, thank you. Mr. Selnick, have you had a chance to look over the state's proposals?
I've looked at these, Judge, and I don't think I'm going to have a problem with these. I will let you know.
I'll start looking through them
Okay.
as the rest of the case unfolds. And the case law that you just handed up to me, Ms. Parker, is that just kind of generic primer on the law about?
Kind of on impeachment, pre-Miranda silence, post-Miranda silence,
Okay.
things like that.
Just in case those issues pop up.
Closing argument regarding the defendant's.
All right, I'll leave it there. Yeah, I think we could save a lot of time when I see that Mr. Selnick's not objecting to things coming in. I'm always wondering why you're laying the predicate, and I don't know if that's for some sort of, for the juries to see the integrity of the exhibits and everything like that. I get that you might want to lay the predicate anyway, but I don't know if you're doing it just out of force of habit, and you can just like say, do you object to this? And in it comes, and you save a bunch of time.
I apologize, some of mine was actually force of habit, just.
Nah, I know that, but maybe, you don't want to accept the stipulation, and so that the jury sees that, things come out, so anyway.
I gave over a witness list ahead of time. I didn't know if there was any stipulation. I didn't believe there was any stipulation to evidence.
And so, how much do you have left? What witnesses do you have?
There are 10 witnesses left.
Okay. And they're all kind of,
Several of them are very quick.
The next one's pretty quick. The next one's after that's pretty quick. One after that's even quicker. And then one after that might take a little bit longer. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Long.
This is like baseball. Got him, need him, got him.
We could easily get to the lead detective tomorrow and maybe finish with his
okay, but I
testimony.
mean, you anticipate tomorrow getting through 8 of these folks, something like that?
Oh, I anticipate getting to, at the very least, our last witness, if not all the way through him.
And I have witnesses ready to go probably Wednesday all day. I mean, I have witnesses ready to go for Wednesday.
And how many witnesses, what do you plan? How much time do you think you're going to take?
I can't commit to whether or not we're calling Mr. Dippolito at this point, but assuming we don't call Mr. Dippolito,
Go with the assumption that you're calling her. Let me see the estimation, assuming you're calling her.
2.5 days. And if I say I have 40 pages of questions for Mr. Dippolito, I don't know what that means for the state, so.
I don't have that many. 40 minutes.
Here's the thing.
That's
I
what
want,
he's saying.
at the very least, everything in the jury's hands, by Friday, so they can start deliberating. Are we still on track for that?
I believe so.
Okay.
Judge, let me just ask you a question. If it was in the jury's hands by Friday, and they did not come up with a verdict, you're gonna let them go home, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just have them come back. They can deliberate while I'm running my usual, circus. It's, 90 cases that I've got scheduled for Monday morning the 16th. So, but I can let them deliberate and, deal with them. So I just want to have, closings, charged, all that stuff, everything done in their hands by, I'd like to do it, have it in their hands so they can start deliberating by Friday at noon, 1 o'clock, let them start. That's my goal.
Will you let them go late if they want to go late? I just got a feeling by that note, they're gonna wanna keep going. That's the only reason.
I tried that one time, and it was midnight before I let the jury finally go home. And it was just overtime issues, personnel issues, unfair to, staff and employees, and so, yeah, we're trying to hold down the cost. That's why I don't go past 5 o'clock. It's, overtime. I mean, I used to go past 5 o'clock all the time, and then when the money started, everybody's overtime budget started drawing tight, we all are trying to do it not for lack of work ethic. It's just that, that's when the overtime clock starts ticking.
Can we go a little past 5, or can we take shorter lunch? Well, I guess
I take half-hour lunches, but no, I think Ms. Hurley can rotate in and out with other colleagues,
Yeah, for now, they would take shorter lunch.
Yeah, I'll do that, just do half-hour lunches.
That's 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I hear you all talking about the number of witnesses you want to present, and I don't think there's any way you're going to get it done by Friday, and I have had that opinion since last time we met when you told me that you were going to get it done by Friday, and you did everything but promise me, but I don't believe it at all. I mean, I'm, I offered you a mistrial, and no one wanted it, so I don't want this jury to have to take another week off and come back, 2 weeks down the road. I just don't think that's bodes well for the integrity of the case, so. So if, we'll start,
I'll do my best to be here before 8:30, Judge. I just may have one small issue with my son.
well, the jury's not coming back till
Oh,
8:30.
okay. All right. If you decide you want to do 8 o'clock on Wednesday and Thursday, I'll do whatever I have to do to make it work. I just need to.
All right, but I mean, I see you missing by a mile. I don't see y'all missing by a little bit. From what you've told me, I don't see you, I mean, I don't know if that's just incredibly wishful thinking, but you're saying right now, Mr. Soundlake, you need 2.5 days?
Well,
I believe that's 3.5 days.
You asked me about it, though, in terms of Mr. Bolito testifying.
Right.
I'm anticipating the state's cross-examination, Judge.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And then that doesn't count, closing arguments. How much time you want for closing? I mean, you want an hour and a half for opening. I mean, realistically, what are you're gonna want a half a day, aren't you?
Judge, I haven't even thought about it yet.
Well,
A
you're
day?
not gonna get it done in a half hour.
No, I know.
I mean, the state's gonna want, whatever time. I mean, let's just, 2 hours. Let's say I'm guessing you're gonna ask for 2 hours. I don't know if you can, assure you can get it done in an hour. I don't want it, to tie your hands too much, but I don't want to, want everybody to have an opportunity to speak their piece, but I just want you to be realistic with me so that I can, be realistic with planning out this case. And don't, tell me what you think I want to hear.
Judge,
Because it's going to come back to, bite all of us in the butt, and then I'm going to get all mad at you guys down the road to whatever.
let's assume you're right, and we're not done by Friday.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's assume by the end of Friday, all the evidence is done.
right.
Okay? Would we be able to come back and do closing on Monday? Is there a way we could work that out? Again, I'm trying to answer your question based on what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm looking at my docket right now. I've got 90 cases Monday morning. I got 90 cases about, well, not 90. I got 80 the next day, 65 the next day. I mean, it's, there's only so many of us and so much time, and when I see what I consider, squandering the time that you do have, and I appreciate that it's not my case, and I don't know what's important and how it's going to play out, and, but I've got concerns, so, anyway.
I can only tell you, Judge, that I have never worked as close with a prosecutor in an effort to get things
Well,
moving.
let me say that out loud. I want to compliment both of your professionalism, both of your work ethic. It is obvious to me that what's going on in here is coming across as smooth as can hopefully be expected by any judge, and that you all have eliminated a lot of stuff that doesn't even land on my radar screen. I want to say that out loud so that you guys know that I appreciate your hard work after hours. So on both sides of the equation, and I want to applaud that professionalism when I see it. So, well, all right, let's keep muscling through, and if we have to start working late, let's do it sooner rather than later. And I don't know who's going to, squeak about going overtime and working, past 5 o'clock, but every time I do, I get memos, and I get, so why don't we all check be prepared to start working late. But like I say, the thing I don't like working late about is when I see time what I consider to be being squandered, but I don't know what I don't know. And so I'm not getting why it's taken, like, why this is, we're spending so much time here and there, and then I just don't want to encourage it by saying, all right, let's just work late, you know, it impact on the sheriff's budget, the clerk's budget, our budget, when the legislature's cutting and slashing. So, all right, have a nice evening, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8:30.
Good grief. Ha, I did it that time. I didn't think he was ever. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I do. You all do. The defense is asking questions over and over and over again. It's like, stop it. Haley, my squeaks are cute squeaks, though. Yes. Yeah, that door was bad. That was bad. My personal opinion, I don't like when juries get trials handed to them for deliberation on Fridays. I don't like it at all. Because to me, it's kind of like, I want to go home, I want to be done. I don't want to have to worry about this over the weekend. I side with the defense attorney. If you get everything done on Friday and it's late, just come back on Monday and do closings and then just let them start fresh. But I also see the judge is like, I got a ton of freaking stuff here. What am I supposed to do with it? I don't know. You know, none of us are fans of this defendant, but a person's life is on the line. You can't figure it out here. That's just my personal take. I just don't like when juries get the verdict or get deliberation to go to deliberations on Fridays, just because I feel like they're like, yeah, good. Like, yeah, it just always feels that way because they just want to be done. But not, I mean, you just hope that every jury takes it seriously. And I think for the most part, they have. What we've seen. What? Is it? It's true that you ate cheese pizza on February 9th, 1995. I couldn't tell you. I know I didn't today because we had fajitas. So, I guess I won't be, oh well, I missed Taco Tuesday by one day. Fajitas aren't tacos anyway. Whatever. All right, so tomorrow, let me see what I have written down. I know I probably don't have the witness names written down. But I can tell you we're at least on our last notebook page of witnesses, or of days. So tomorrow is Dalia's meeting with the undercover officer, and I'll look and see what else is in the video, because it's like an hour and 40 minutes, so we'll just do that one. And then we've got the lead detective will come up for the next couple of days with her tapes again. So the lead detective is on the stand for us for 7 parts. That's a lot. That's like old Mikey D. And, alrighty. Yeah, I'm excited to see those. Alliteration. It's important with meals. We had chicken today. Deliberating on Fridays is Delphi's fault. Could be. You can still have tacos tomorrow. I'm actually having salmon tomorrow. Yeah, when the jury's too tired, that could influence the verdict too. I think so. Fajitas are on Fridays. Nah, well, sometimes my menu gets thrown off. I don't know if it did or not. Flashman, stop saying this is a 6-month trial. It is not. You had a salad. I heard you had fries. You know, chicken on Monday. I did not get rice to go with it. It's a maple brown sugar glazed salmon that I make. Don't tell my daughter-in-law that I'm making it tomorrow because she's been asking for it for years. I need to make it again before I make it for her again because it's been, again, years since I've made it. So, I need at least want it to be good if I make it for her again. Taquitos. Bye, Frank. Have a good night. Take care, get some sleep. Leftovers. Oh my goodness. Donuts. Donuts. I cannot do a Homer Simpson. So, it is really good. I can't do it. Flashman. I couldn't have that today because it's at the store. So, it hasn't been cut yet. Kidding. I just haven't picked it up yet. I just had to get my order in. I will not make an attempt. I will not. Although I don't remember what I was talking to Carmen about the other day, but I did sing her the I Am So Smart song that Homer sings. Made her laugh. Because she didn't know what I was doing. I know. I'm weak. I don't care. Don't care. Yeah, an attempted Homer Simpson impersonation. Impersonation. Gee whiz. That's why, Bobby, right there. I can't do it. All right, so we will continue on tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Flashman, thank you for your help tonight. I appreciate it. I think I will, I can, if you don't want to do it, let me know. I can handle it. Both. Yeah, that word was messing with my mind. I'm like, that's not how I spell impersonation, but maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Well, Flashman, you just let me know. So, if you have stuff to do or you need a break, take it. Let me know. I can handle it. And we'll just, we will do our best until Miss Gabby gets back, whenever that is. So, you had both thoughts at the same time, so you made a hybrid word. So it's like something I would do. At least say. Thank you, Haley Mouse. See you tomorrow. Get some sleep. And we will see you tomorrow. See the rest of you guys all tomorrow. Again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Till then, be good. Take care. I'm going to bed. I know, it's early for you out there on the West Coast. It's way past my bedtime here in the middle of America. So, see you guys all tomorrow.